Good morning. This is Grand Thumb Farms here on Elm Creek 25, doing the Neapolitan Challenge Cereal Tycoon Edition. The movers came, they took off the trailer. I'm glad they came by because everybody knows that trailers are tornado bait. We still have a couple hours before the bad weather sets in. So I'm going to get this field planted and rolled. I picked up a bale wrapping contract for Walter, so I'm hoping I can get that done before the rain comes. And then once the rain hits, we can spend the afternoon in our new house. Did I mention I have a new house? I'm looking forward to doing some landscaping. I think it'll make a big difference. There's those hogs. And I'm also looking forward to getting some more property so we can break down that rice field and make it part of the yard. Eventually I'll have that big grass field and I'll be able to make a driveway, and I think it'll make a big difference. I also would like to take off a few goats. The paddock, is it a paddock? The goat enclosure is full. It's been full for quite some time, but now that the goats are keeping up with the dairy, I'm okay with taking a few off. We're not going to make a whole lot of money with them, but I'd like to take them off anyway. The chicken coop is full. We've got 30 chickens now. We just have the 6 cows. I think it'll be like 5 months before we get any more cattle. So we're doing pretty good. Steady growing. The 2 fields between here and the grape arbor I plan to purchase, and then the 2 fields across the road I plan to purchase along with that large grass field. All that property will be the start of the empire. Once I have all those fields purchased, that's when I'll start working on getting the large cow pasture and the larger productions, starting off with the cereal. I think we're doing okay. Year 4, we're moving right along. So I'm going to get this knocked out, and then we will see what is next on the agenda, weather permitting. I know that in the game, without precision farming, you gain 2.5% or some small percentage for rolling after planting. But the texture of the field sure looks nice. I like the roll texture, but the planted texture looks good too. So sometimes I hate to take that away. Okay, let's go take care of Walter. I think I'm going to take this tractor down there so I can take the duals off. I don't think I need the duals for the transport to the sale barn to sell the goats. It's kind of strange starting off in the morning or coming back in the morning. I don't have anything to sell this morning other than my trailer that I sold, but normally I start the day with the chores. Okay, we'll hit the shop and get that equipment to Bale Walters Field. 8 o'clock. I still have about 2 hours before the hail comes. I say two hours. So it's either 9 or 10. I'll have to wait until the... Here we go. Now I can look. Nope, I can't look. It might be 9 o'clock that the weather hits. I suppose we'll find out if we're on the field baling and we start getting pelted with hail. All right, we'll be back. Hello. Yep. That's a lot of bales there. Well, that was a good little chunk of change. Didn't take very long to do. I believe I'm going to hold off on heading to the auction barn to get rid of the goats. I'm going to park up my tractor, and I believe I'll wait out the weather and finish out this month. I was thinking about buying one or both of those small fields and either planting another field of rice or sugar beets, but I don't want to push it. I need to save my money for all the equipment that I'm going to have to buy to harvest the sugar beets that I have. So I'm going to just be happy with what I have. Hopefully the tornado won't hit us. And we'll see you in April. Good morning. Well, we didn't get hit by the tornado. It was on the other side of town, so we were just fine. But I did wake up to a weather forecast that doesn't look good at all. It's supposed to rain all day long. And by all day, I mean until like 8 o'clock at night. So fortunately, I'm planting rice today, which means water's not a problem. I just have to avoid the lightning as much as possible. I got my flour and my kimchi out of the rain, and I think everything else is pretty much waterproof. So I'm going to move my eggs over and basically start my chores for the day. And I'm going to go get some wood. It's always safe to cut down trees in a forest during a lightning storm. Hopefully it'll slack off enough and I won't have to deal with the thunder all day. But I'm going to get the daily chores done, see what kind of haul we can pull in. We're back down to $37,000. Hopefully we make enough money where we don't break the bank when it's time to purchase our new equipment. It would be nice to be able to just load a flatbed without having to worry about taking care of the logs first. Another reason for wanting another trailer. All right, I'm going to go get this. Make sure there's a contract, first of all. Sowing, spraying, wood transport, dead wood. Oh, it's that. That's a fun one there. This one's on a hill, so it ought to be fun. I'm going to slow down time a little bit, back to 2. We're completely out of wood, so I think we're going to need 8 trees. So my morning is all set. We need to mulch the grapes too. So that's another project for the day. But our bee bushes are looking great. Let's make sure we got hay for our hogs. Yep, they're good too. Okay. I guess they eat more during the winter maybe. Who knows? I'm putting off this tree chopping, so I'm going to go do that. Our sugar beets are looking good this morning. Although I probably should have made the rows go all the way to the end. Well, I managed to find all the trees. The underbrush in the woods looks really nice, but it makes the deadwood contracts pretty difficult, especially when you're trying to cut up the trees. I've got 4 trees in this load, and I cut all the trees down. I think while I'm seeing shadows, I'm going to go ahead and plant the rice this morning. I'll either turn in the contract or go back and pick up some more of the wood after a while. And I almost got them all in one go. There we go. Almost 7,000. So we're looking good on the wood for now. I'm going to send a buddy down to the store to get the trailer reconfigured, and I'll start getting ready for the rice harvest. Actually, I need the trailer. It's not a rice harvest. It's a rice planting. I don't need the trailer. Idiot. My rice planter is behind my pickup truck. It has seeds in it still. Oops, I almost hit my truck. Let's get these unstrapped so I can get the seeds out. Oh my goodness, I need another cup of coffee. How about we get the saplings instead of the seeds? That would make much more sense. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to put this on to selling and we'll get to planting. I want to say I'm starting to become an old pro to planting, but then I'll end up regretting making such a bold statement. Okay, Here we go. Nope, incorrect. It's on, it's lowered. It's April. What am I missing? It needs to be cultivated. Well, my goodness. I thought I was going to be done early today and be able to spend some time in my house in the rain, but that's not the case. I'm going to take this tractor down and get the wide tires put on it, and I'll be right back. I'm beginning to think that a workshop is in my future. I think I'm going to go with the rear twins. I thought I had a wide tire selection. Oh, I do. I just have to find the most aggressive wide tires. Trelleborg look most aggressive. So I'm going to spend $10,000 and get these. I'm going to get him set up and send him back to the shop, and I'll head back and get out the power Harrow. All right, buddy, I'll see you back at the farm. I thought I got lucky with having a little bit milder winter this year, but then March and April have been really tough. Where's the beautiful spring? There's no way I can cut my grass today. I can't mulch today either. It's going to be too wet to mulch. Oh well, these are the breaks. I sure hope that this is what I need. That's looking like what I need. Well, I'm going to get this job done. Well, I mostly got it done because the water's so muddy, which makes sense. I can't see where I've been, and I don't like the assisted steering on top of the water. It's too intrusive. I wish there was a way to turn that down to make very faint lines. Get out of my sugar beets. Go on now. Get. Go on. I think I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to let a worker try to do this field. I don't know how successful they'll be. I don't want my goods to get too soaked. So let's see how this does. Good luck. I don't have control problems. All right, I'm gonna get this loaded up while he's working. See how that works out. He did a pretty good job, so I'm going to let him do this last field while I finish loading and selling the goods this morning, and then we can get that planting done and get to the most important job of the day, which is having our nap in our new house during the thunderstorm. Looking good, buddy. Keep at it. Well, I'm hoping for 10,000 this morning. We'll see how it goes. A little bit short. Oh, wait. We got our 10,000. He ought to be just about done by the time I get back up here and I can start the rice planting. Hopefully it'll go better this go round. Well, this time around, it's working. It helps to have a proper seed bed. So it looks like we're going to get it done today. I'm kind of spoiled because my tractors are enclosed, and now I'm soaked through. Need to put some rain gear on, and then I'll finish up the planting. they just can't go easy. Ran out of fertilizer, so I gotta unpack it from here and load it back. Okay, now we're just being silly. Well, 60 degrees isn't that cold. When you're soaked to the bone, you just start making mistakes. I'm gonna get this planting finished, get in my new tub in my new house, warm up. I wish I had a shower, and call it a day. I appreciate you coming out and spending some of your time with me here today. I thank you. And I hope you see me in the next one. Have a good day.